Have you ever noticed how the people with the most money often live like they have the least? While your coworker is posting photos of their brand new BMW, the millionaire next door is driving a 10-year-old Toyota. While everyone's upgrading to the latest iPhone, the wealthy are holding onto phones that still work perfectly fine. It's not because they're cheap, it's because they know something most people never learn. By the end of this video, you'll know the 8 things that rich people absolutely refuse to buy. And when you hear about number 5, you'll realise you've been losing thousands of dollars every single year without even noticing it. Most people believe that spending money on certain things makes them look successful. They chase status symbols, thinking these purchases prove they've made it. But here's what's really happening. While average people spend trying to look rich, truly wealthy people do the opposite. They understood something most never learn. Every dollar wasted on these 8 things is a dollar that could multiply into 10, 20, or 100 through smart investing. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need millions to start thinking this way. So let's start with number 1. Brand new luxury cars. The moment you drive a brand new car off the dealership lot, it loses 20 to 30% of its value instantly. You might feel on top of the world for a few days, but that feeling fades fast while the payments last for years. Meanwhile, the wealthy often buy used or certified pre-owned cars. They save on the sticker price, let someone else take the depreciation hit, and direct their resources into things that actually grow. Rich people understand that cars are expenses, not investments. They lose money every single day you own them. If you can't pay cash for a new car without flinching, you definitely shouldn't buy it. A reliable used model keeps you rolling while your money stays working for you, instead of evaporating in a dealer's parking lot. Number 2, expensive status clothing. Rich people refuse to spend thousands on designer labels just to have a logo on their chest. They understand that expensive clothes are a tax on people who want to look rich instead of being rich. Time after time, people discover they're going broke trying to look rich, while truly wealthy folks quietly build their assets. You can pay hundreds for a t-shirt with a big logo, or a fraction of that for something just as durable. The difference? One makes you feel successful for a day, the other actually builds your future. Stop buying clothes to impress strangers who don't care about you. Buy functional, durable clothing. Take the difference and actually build something. In a few years, you'll have real wealth instead of a closet full of outdated trends nobody remembers. But before we get to number 5 that I warned you about, there's something even more common that's quietly draining thousands from your account every single year. Let me show you number 3, the latest technology and gadgets. Every year, companies release new phones, new laptops, new tablets, and every year, millions of people line up to buy them, even though their current devices work perfectly fine. Rich people refuse to play this game. They understand that upgrading technology every year is a trap designed to keep you poor. Think about it. A new iPhone costs $1,200. If you're buying one every 2 years while your current phone still works, that's money walking out the door for no real reason. Over a decade, those upgrades add up to tens of thousands of dollars that could have been working for you. Here's what wealthy people understand. This phone still calls, texts, and emails. It takes photos, it runs apps. Why spend $1,200 on a new one when the old one does everything you need? They see every purchase as a choice. Either you spend money now on things that lose value, or you invest it in things that gain value. They choose to invest. Challenge yourself. Hold on to your current phone another year. Skip the laptop upgrade. You'll free up a surprising chunk of cash that can actually build your future instead of filling Apple's pockets. Number 4, oversized homes they can't afford. The average person sees a big house as a sign of success. Rich people see it as an anchor. A larger home means higher mortgage payments, higher property taxes, higher insurance, higher maintenance, higher utility bills. It all drains your wallet faster than you realise. Meanwhile, that dream kitchen you barely use has stolen thousands of dollars that could have grown somewhere else. The wealthy know that a house is mainly a shelter, not a status trophy. If you want more space, focus on functionality and budget. Many millionaires live in homes worth less than 5% of their net worth. They understand that your home is not an investment that pays you. It's an expense that costs you every single month. They'd rather have a modest home and a massive investment portfolio than a mansion and an empty bank account. Buy the home you need, not the home that impresses your neighbours. Your neighbours won't pay your bills when times get tough. Number 5. High interest debt and credit card balances. Rich people absolutely refuse to carry credit card debt. They treat credit cards like debit cards, paying them off in full every single month. The average person, they carry a balance and pay 20% interest or more. That's financial suicide. Here's what most people don't realise. On a $6,000 credit card balance, if you only pay the minimum payment, you'll be in debt for over 20 years. You'll pay thousands in interest alone. You're literally paying almost double for things you've already forgotten you bought. But here's where it gets worse. Credit card companies design the minimum payment to keep you trapped. They make money when you stay in debt, not when you pay it off. Every dollar you pay in credit card interest is a dollar you're handing to the bank instead of your future self. Rich people see this clearly. That's why they avoid debt like poison, unless it's being used to buy assets that actually pay them back. And if you think that's bad, wait until you hear number 8. It's the psychological trap that keeps more people poor than everything else on this list combined. But first, let me show you number 6. Lifestyle inflation after every raise. Most people get a raise and immediately upgrade their lifestyle. Bigger apartment, nicer car, more expensive restaurants, subscriptions they don't need. Within months, they're back to living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher income level. Rich people do the opposite. When their income increases, their spending stays flat. The difference goes straight to building wealth. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about making a choice. Do you want to look richer today or actually be richer tomorrow? Here's the trap. Every time your income goes up, your brain tells you that you deserve to spend more. You've earned it, right? But wealthy people understand something critical. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is where wealth is built. The wider that gap, the faster you become free. The next time you get a raise, pretend you didn't. Keep living exactly as you were. Take the difference and make it work for you. This one decision separates people who stay middle class forever from those who become wealthy. Number 7, impulse purchases and retail therapy. Poor people buy things when they feel sad, stressed or bored. They call it retail therapy. Rich people call it financial sabotage. Every impulse purchase is money leaving your account that you didn't plan for, didn't need and won't remember buying in 6 months. The average person makes 3 to 5 impulse purchases per week. Small things. A coffee here, a gadget there, something on sale that catches your eye. Each one feels harmless. But these small, frequent purchases add up faster than you realise. Over a year, it's thousands of dollars on things you didn't even want. Wealthy people implement a simple rule. Before buying anything non-essential, they wait 48 hours. Usually they forget about it or realise they never wanted it in the first place. This simple rule has saved people tens of thousands of dollars over their lifetimes. Your emotions are expensive. Every time you buy something to make yourself feel better, you're trading your future peace for temporary pleasure. Rich people understand that real happiness comes from financial security, not from the temporary high of a new purchase. And now number 8, the ultimate trap that keeps more people poor than anything else. Other people's approval through spending. The biggest difference between rich and poor people isn't how much they make, it's whether they spend money to impress others. Poor people buy things to prove their worth to people who don't care. Rich people don't care what anyone thinks about their spending choices. Think about every purchase you've made in the last year to impress someone else. The expensive dinner you couldn't afford, the luxury watch to impress co-workers, the vacation you posted on Instagram. Add it all up. How much did you spend trying to prove something to people who forgot about it the next day? Warren Buffett lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. It's now worth less than 1% of his net worth. He could buy any mansion in the world. He doesn't because he's not trying to impress anyone. Meanwhile, people making $50,000 a year buy cars they can't afford because they care what their neighbours think. The moment you stop trying to look rich is the moment you can actually become rich. Your neighbours aren't paying your bills, your Instagram followers aren't funding your retirement. Every dollar you spend on approval is a dollar stolen from your financial freedom. Rich people buy privacy and freedom. Poor people buy attention and approval. Choose wisely. So let's bring this together. You've just learned the 8 things that rich people refuse to buy, from brand new luxury cars to expensive clothes, the latest technology, oversized homes, high interest debt. lifestyle inflation, impulse purchases, and spending for approval. Here's what this really means. The difference between rich and poor isn't income. It's what you do with your income. Rich people see every purchase as an investment decision. They ask themselves, will this make me wealthier or poorer in 5 years? Poor people see spending as a right, something they deserve, a reward for working hard. That mindset difference creates completely different outcomes. Think about it. You're not just dropping these purchases to save a few dollars here and there. You're shifting your entire approach to money. Instead of wanting instant gratification or craving applause from others, you start focusing on the long game. You plan your finances, you budget for meaningful experiences, and you invest the remainder. Over time, that approach snowballs, leading to a level of financial freedom you previously only dreamed of. Picture yourself 5 years from now. You avoided these 8 traps. You drove a reliable used car. You wore affordable clothes. You kept your phone for 4 years. You bought a modest home. You paid off your credit card every month. You ignored every raise in lifestyle terms. You stopped impulse buying. You stopped caring what anyone thought. That version of you has options: freedom, security, real wealth, not the appearance of wealth. Now imagine 10 years from now. You have capital to seize opportunities. You weather emergencies without panic. You might even retire early if you keep pushing forward. True wealth means options: to support a cause, to help loved ones, to explore passions. None of that is possible if your bank account is drained by an overpriced car or endless delivery bills. Here's what I want you to do right now. First, look at your last 3 months of spending and identify which of these 8 things you're wasting money on. Be honest. Second, choose one, just one, and commit to eliminating it completely for the next 30 days. Third, take what you would have spent and move it somewhere you can't easily touch it. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start today, because every day you delay is another day these 8 things are stealing your financial future. The time is now. Your future self is counting on you. If you've made it this far, you're already different. You're not like most people who watch 3 seconds and scroll away. You're someone who actually wants to change your financial life, not just dream about it. And I bet you've already hit that subscribe button, haven't you? Because you know this channel is about real financial education, not fake guru promises. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. Hit the bell, drop a like. Now tell me in the comments, which of these 8 things have you been wasting money on? Be honest. Is it the new car, the designer clothes, the constant upgrades? Let me know. I read every comment. Thanks for watching. Take action on what you learned today. I'll see you in the next one.